Guys, name is Tyler, aka Nanogenix, and today bringing back something we haven't done in a minute, which is a before you summon, a should you summon, a however you want to put it, before you hop in on what is probably going to be an absolutely terrible banner and trying to get a second opinion before you do it. Here I am. Now, I stopped doing these. If you've paid any amount of attention to the channel, I really haven't been doing these because at the end of the day, I feel like there's usually a pretty universal answer to them, and so I felt like they really serve no purpose anymore. But I was talking to one of my buddies that plays global that was asking me about it, and I was like, man, you really had me in the mood to just sit down and just do a chill, let's talk about this unit, let's talk about this banner type of video. So that's what we're gonna do today. So if you are here for this content, I'm still gonna ask it, hit that like button. If you want to be here for the summons, you want to be here for the gameplay, you want to be here for all of that, or if you find this video useful, you can definitely go down there, hit that red subscribe button. So this is the brand new Ultra Instinct Goku that is dropping on the global side of the game. Now, as of this filming, I'm filming this kind of late on the 20th here. I don't know what his banner looks like. I have two guesses. It's either going to be double rates or it's going to be a legendary banner. Now, if you're not familiar with what a legendary banner is, it's basically this. Not so much these, because these rehash banners they've been bringing back, kind of hard to see here. You can see it right there above my head. They're only putting 8 characters on it. But the typical legendary banner, they put 12 characters, which of course drives the percentage chance of you pulling one of those specific 12 SSRs down so minusculely. Well, my experience with Nappa is it took like 2,000 stones or something to get, you know, one singular copy of him. So summoning on these banners is always just a really bad idea. And so the only real two options I feel like this unit has is either going to be something like this. They might do a TOP, so it's still this banner, it's just a variant. They'll feature him with another featured LR, or they do, well, honestly, the best possible thing, which is basically giving us a double rates banner, which is what just left on the global side with the Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku. So that would be the best case scenario here, this banner right here. So this Rising Carnival where they did double rates and you pull LRs basically out the freaking butt. That's really the best case scenario here. And something tells me they're not going to do that. So what it ultimately comes down to as far as trying to figure out how do you spin stones, right? Because they released this less than like a month and a half away from the year 5 anniversary on global, which of course, if you're sitting here asking me, Nano, when is the year 5 anniversary on global? It's gonna be around the 5th of July. Give or take some days. Sometimes it's a little earlier, sometimes it's a little later. That was my origin popping up for some reason. But essentially, we're like 6 weeks out from the year 5 anniversary of Dokkan Battle on the global side. So there's 4 main units that release during that time. And so what you need to ask yourself is, do I care about these 4 main units more than I do this UI Goku? And if you're looking at it from a like, let's break this down into who's the best unit type situation, I think this Goku on global right now has a huge argument just on paper, right? We've not got to use him yet, but just on paper as an argument to be the best unit on the global version of the game. I'm not saying he's definitively the best. So if you're someone that is out there doing all the sort of calculations and is like, Nano. I don't know that to be 100%. Just looking at him though, he does appear to be quite possibly in the running. I'm trying to put all these sort of probabilities out there, right? Of being the best unit in the game on the global side. Pre Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta and Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. So he's an ROG lead. He gives Ki +4, HP attack and defense plus 130%. And of course his insane passive where he gets an attack and defense plus 77%. He gives himself a 70% chance of evading enemies' attack for the first 7 turns. And then after that, 8th turn and on, he has a 50% chance to dodge. And every time he dodges, he gives himself an additional Ki at a cap of 7 and an additional attack and defense plus 11% at a cap of 77%. I mean, this unit is really good. Not to mention, obviously, great categories, great links. This unit is good. Let's just get that out of the way. And then I think in a JP situation right now with where everything is on the JP side, since I'm obviously saying I think he's the best unit on global potentially, I think the only 2 units that are better than him are this unit and this unit. And so when it comes to spending, the thing that I was telling my buddy earlier, if you're someone that, you know, obviously I feel like you should care about these units. As far as value to stones, it really doesn't get any better than an anniversary banner or a million download celebration banner, which is why I've kind of phased these out on my channel. I just have this like itch to really talk about this, is because ultimately there's never going to be, well, let's do something crazy. there's really never going to be any better value throughout the year than the main 2 times they do a celebration, which is a yearly anniversary and a million download celebration. Those are going to be the best overall value for your stones. Now, I'm sure some people will argue differently, but that's just sort of the way I personally see it. So at the end of the day, when it comes to trying to get a second opinion on where should you spend the stones, you know, whether you're someone who's purchasing stones or you've been saving for the last 5 months for the year 5 anniversary, now they dropped your favorite sort of character from Super, right? Ultra Instinct signed Goku. Like, it's like freaking balls, bro. I had this perfect plan. I was gonna summon for freaking Gogeta Blue, and then freaking Global Dokkan drops an exclusive global unit, timed exclusive, but still global unit of LR, you know, UI signed Goku. What am I supposed to do? Ultimately, at the end of the day, you know, again, if you clicked on this video, you're probably looking for a second opinion, and I just simply can never, ever, ever recommend to anyone to summon on a banner like, not that, the double rates banners. I can recommend. Those are pretty dope. The double rates banners are pretty dope. They're fun. You typically pull a lot of just crazy stuff, and they're usually a good time. It's still not like the best value, but you know, they're fun at least. But a banner like this, bro, you could have saved up 1,500 stones, and you walk away with absolutely nothing. You could walk away with not even an LR. You could literally 1,500 stones of just like the banner fodder, which you can't really see it, but you can kind of see it. I mean, that tech Raditz you can see right down there by Nappa is actually a pretty good unit, but the other stuff you've probably pulled and seen 1.5 million times, and you may not be able to use. You may already have them all SA10 to all paths open. So what did you just gain from 1,500 stones? Absolutely nothing. And you're not gonna feel good about it. But at least going in on a banner like this, you might actually pull something that you could use if you don't actually pull these. But these 2 units right here are the best units in the game. Like, they're leaps and bounds better than anything, and I will stand up for that statement right there, bro. I've been using these units for what, roughly 3 months now. These units are unequivocally the best units in the game, like, just without question. But the reason why I was having a discussion earlier with him was I was just like, if you are going to go in and summon for these, the only difference is that if you waited for these, then LRUI would be on, or should presumably be in their pool and be on their banner, which then of course makes your value per stones, why did origins pop up? Anyways, makes your value per stones go up, obviously, because now LRUI is in there, which of course JP didn't have when we were, you know, summoning on this banner previously. But if you don't really care about another Rose LR, if you don't really care about this Broly unit, which by the way is one of my favorite units in the game now, like, then realistically speaking, he's here, he's hype, you might do it. You know what I mean? If you were someone that was going to summon on this TOP banner anyway, then you might just throw the stones at LRUI if you think you'd rather have LRUI anyway. But if you're someone who's saving your stones for, like, I want to get the most value of my stones, even if I don't walk away with that one unit I truly wanted, I want to get the most value for my stones, then the ultimate answer is wait and spend your stones on either this Gogeta Blue banner or spend your stones on this Vegito Blue banner, because these are the 2 best units in the game. I love these units. Like, 100%. The UI is super hype and I'm super excited for them, but dude, like, if you're someone who's been saving this whole time, you've got 1,200 stones, 1,500 stones, 2,000 stones, whatever it might be that you've been waiting for these units, do not get overcome by the hype of LRUI and spend them all on a legendary summon banner that you will probably regret anyway. Now, if you pull him, awesome, dope. You may have depleted your supply. You have less than 2 months to sort of get it back up for these guys, but at least you have the LRUI. But if you go in on that banner and you walk away with a freaking Fizz Trunks that you've already somehow managed to rainbow before, or nothing, you are going to feel like actual trash, and it's not going to be fun, and you're going to wish you just saved them and pulled on one of these banners, which I can't find Vegito's at the moment, but this is what the banner looked like for Gogeta. So Vegito actually had the Gohan, the new AGL LR Gohan on it. And so, I mean, dude, just look at the sheer value you can see just right here on this top row, and how much better that is. And then look down here. If you don't have Intelligence Janemba, he's finally back, and he's a really, really good unit. Omega Shinron, really, really good unit. Once they start easy-ing these guys, and you're someone that's new that maybe has never pulled him before, you don't have, 50 of them sitting there, really, really good unit. So, like, look at this value, bro. Like, it just doesn't even compare. I mean, this is infinitely better to use your stones on than a freaking legendary summon banner. Anyways, that's really all I wanted to say. I don't want to drag this video on too long, but that's just for those of you looking for a second opinion on whether you should hop in on this guy or not. Yes, does he look absolutely incredible? He really does. But in my personal opinion, truly, if I was someone who's trying to plan out a sort of plan of attack, if you will, for Dokkan and moving into the year 5 anniversary, I would first save every single stone I had for year 5 anniversary. I would then at least go for Gogeta Blue or Vegito Blue. I'm a Gogeta fanboy, so personally I would say Gogeta Blue. And I would then spend my stones on those banners, acquire the unit that I wanted to acquire. And again, during the anniversary, you will get like a lot of stones. Now, let's not go crazy and say 1,000, but somewhere probably between 600 and 1,000 more stones will pop up during the anniversary. And then once that's all going on, during the anniversary, you'll get this banner, which LRUI should be in. All right. I don't want to say he's definitively in. He should be, but Global's done some weird stuff before, but he should be in this banner. And so you could totally get Gogeta Blue, get Vegito Blue, get them both, whatever, then save the rest of your stones to put towards this banner that releases 2 weeks after the Fusions release, and try your luck on getting him here. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents. That's my before you summon. That's everything I can think of to include in here. If you do decide to hop in, you know, again, I'm not telling you how to spend your stones. That's never, again, I stopped doing that ages ago, because I really just don't like that sort of mentality of things. But if you do decide to hop in, best of luck for sure. I hope you pull your LRUI for sure. I will personally be doing summons. Like I said, guys, subscribe if you want to be here for those. Hit that like button. I really just want to sit down and talk Dokkan. It just felt good. I don't know, it just felt good. So that's why I wanted to do this and kind of do a bit of a throwback to something we haven't done in a few months now. And I kind of sort of thought I had kind of sort of killed off, but here we are. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Best of luck on your summons if you hop in. Nanogenix signing off, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.